Welcome to Keeper of Secrets Tarot. I am Gypsy Girl, here to bring you another reading for Capricorn. Thank you, Spirit, for protecting and keeping me safe, for protecting the collective and keeping us safe. Capricorn, I thank you for your likes, your subscribes, and your shares. Most of all, for showing up. And this reading is the person most on your mind, Capricorn, just on the eve of the eclipse of the sun that we're going to have March, end of March. So, yeah, I'm in a tight space, so I'm kind of trying to focus on how I'm going to lay the cards, but it's random selection, and it's the I'm ready to go. The Smith-Waite Tarot, and I brought in the Lover's Oracle for the person most on your mind to give us a little more insight on their thoughts, and then for you, it is the Spirit of the Animals on how to help you go through the situation that you're dealing with them. So first card out is a situation, and I'm just eager to go do my reads. Wishing and hoping and manifesting more time for my cards. Putting the effort in for sure, because I love doing the readings for you. So here we have the situation, how you're dealing with it, how they are. Spirit's advice, how you are taking on and working with that advice, how they are, person most on your mind, potential outcome, because nothing I say is actually written in stone, and it is free will if you follow the advice of Spirit. And here's the potential to the outcome as to how you would make your next move, and this is how they will. All right, so it looks like the reading is taking shape on my little space here. Oh, look at that, Capricorn. You're in charge, you're in control, or someone is. Could be you're dealing with a boss, employer, someone of authority, someone who's taking authority, or someone who needs to stand and take authority. Either way, it's very powerful. Making moves, making decisions. Maybe there's a decision that's been made and we're following into it now, or we're falling upon it, that it will come. See here the Lovers. So we're going with the High Arcana till we meet that page, and then we see the Seven of Swords. So that decision comes in with our Lovers card here, where someone has made the decision, or someone will make a decision, and it's a matter of healing or timing, or say around the June times, Cancer season. Sorry, I say Cancer. Well, yes, June, because Jupiter is moving into, or will be moving into, Cancer. So it connects there, and it just came at me. It's not something I was actually thinking about. But the Sagittarius here is you could be dealing with one, again, Capricorn, or you have Sagittarius somewhere in your chart. Could be anywhere the planets are, or the transits that are happening, where Sagittarius is probably Saturn or something, where you're feeling that there needs to be time. It's a holding back sense. It's holding down. It's really working things through slowly. Slow process. And again, it is for the best. It is to be productive. It is to have that decision take root and be fruitful. because we're making plans here, or we've made a plan, or we're wanting to plan and strategize or protect, because we're dealing with someone who is very shrewd, and that could be on any level. That could be where the decision-making process is being manipulated, or the agenda for that decision to be made is pertaining to money, because we see that the swords are between the Four of Pentacles and the Page of Pentacles, and that brings in more of a doubt, a fear. It's not trusting, not feeling that someone can be trusted. Maybe someone's trying to get away with something, or there's an agenda. There's a particular agenda that someone may have, and they're trying to take control, or they're trying to manipulate the workings of a particular plan, or the strategy in itself is to build a foundation to make money. Not saying that that's negative, but someone may be trying to sabotage that. You will know if that's your situation, but someone is very cautious. They're really either keeping plans to themselves, they're not telling, or they're not sharing. They've been burned before. They don't want to go through that again. They want their financial freedom, is what someone is thinking here, and they're looking to see ways of getting that. And maybe that's who you're dealing with. You're thinking of how to deal with someone in order to get more. Here we have the Hierophant. So we're looking at justice. It could be karmic justice, could be lessons learned, getting even, someone paying back someone's for what was done in the past about a money venture. And now we're healing from that. Like, we may have lost money through dealing with someone who could be I was thinking Aries for some reason. It just popped into my head. But it's someone who's in charge, someone who has authority. Like I said, could be a boss, could be a financial institution, could be someone who had made an offer or suggested a plan, and that plan either did not go to fruition, or it went another way because of an agenda. Justice here is in that there's karmic justice coming in here. Again, it's a question of timing. It's a matter of time where the plan of action for some will be approved. For others, it will just be blocked, stopped, judged. It will be looked into, and the result in itself could be positive. I mean, it seems to be a positive when these two are together, because they work very well together when there's money concern. But again, we have our Seven of Swords, so that's where there's a doubt, there's a fear, there's someone may back out, or person most on your mind may be the one thinking, I'm not sure if I want to go through with this. I don't trust something or someone. And here truth will be revealed. There will be a victory. So for some of you, yes is the answer to, am I doing this business deal I want to do with this person? Should I go ahead with it? Yes. The answer is yes. Because you will learn from the experience, you will make money from the experience, and you will have that sense of reality come through with the Seven of Swords, with the Four of Pentacles, and our Page of Pentacles. Because at some point there's a give and take, and there's a win and a loss, and in some cases you're looking back on a business deal that you may have done with someone and you lost money. They may come around now and pay you back, because that is karmic justice to be given. There's a judgment here. There's a judgment here that's coming in, and it'll be in your favor. It'll bring you to the point of leadership. Okay, now again, you just take it as it resonates, because there's a lot of money involved here in this little bit of cards. It feel like I'm picking up messages about money. It's about big money, in the sense where ownership, business ownership comes in, and being in charge of not just one or two people, it's a staff. There's a staff involved. When I say staff, I mean employees. Looking into the future for others on, what do I want to do, and can I trust again this person? We have the Two of Swords looking at us with these two swords here, and we're holding back, or we're negating. And again, we're looking at official business help here, or not just official help. It could be that you're dealing with a judge and the judgment is coming in, and again, it's going to be in your favor. For others, it's a sense of, okay, I don't like the way I was treated. I have made up my mind and I want a divorce. I'm getting that here too, and I want to make sure I get paid out what is due to me. Could be dealing with a Libra, could be an Aquarius, could be a Gemini. There's more of looking into the future, where I want to go, I want to leave, I want to take what's mine, and I want to go. So some of you may be looking to break away from a particular person most on your mind. Could be an earth sign, Capricorn, another Capricorn you may be dealing with. Could be Virgo, could be Taurus. And then there's standing your ground and really following your intuition, knowing that you don't take a chance. You can't take a chance. There's no chance here. There is strategy, there's agenda, there is, I have learned, I've been burned, I am not making that mistake again. We're really holding back here with the emotions. We're going for serious, again, it's not very simple procedures here. This is intricate to the point where there's strategy, there's higher authority, there's judgment, there's lawyers involved, there's no emotion here, and we're holding back. We're looking at a different perspective. We're really following the intuition and waiting. We're gonna wait, and we're gonna wait until the end. We're gonna wait, and then we're gonna make our move. So it's very strategic, in the sense where whatever you're going through with the person most on your mind, you're dealing with a serious thinker. Again, Capricorn, you are a serious thinker. Could be you're dealing with someone who is just like you. May have met your match and you're dealing with them, or they may have met their match with you and you caught them out. Let's see. Situation is, oh boy, forgiveness. We're looking for that forgiveness where there is no emotion. We're holding back our feelings. We don't want to talk about how we feel, because that's where he comes in. There's no touchy-feely here. It's straightforward business. And when I say business, I don't mean just dollars and cents. It's I'm in charge. I make the rules. I call the shots. Now we have the healing card here. So the spiritual side of, so I said, I just call up Aries. I don't know why, but again, it's dealing with that ego, about the self. It's all about me, and that is where betrayal comes in, because again, if they're single-minded or they're just, thinking only about one perspective or one aspect, then they're going to miss something. But he doesn't really miss anything because he's very well versed in everything. Again, he works with the Emperor. So the Hierophant. The Emperor and the Hierophant, they work very well together. So it's a question of having learned a lesson. Could be that is what took place, where this Emperor has come to realize that he needs to start again because he has to pay out, because his poor judgment or his single-minded behavior, his selfishness is what's bringing down what would be good business or a good relationship, not just about money, but what has value. Again, a marriage turning to divorce. He's figuring it out. He wants to apologize. For some. For others, it's I want to start something new. I want to end this. I want to go off on my own. Yes, I forgive you, but I don't want to be with you anymore. I have a dream I want to follow. For some. Let's see how you're dealing with that. Oh, look at that. King of Cups with the Queen of Cups showing up here. So, could be you are the Emperor. Could be you are in the doghouse, wanting the forgiveness. Could be you are very selfish, and you are realizing that something has come to an end, and you want to make amends, and you want to. I see the Hermit just showed itself, so I want to start afresh. I want to make an offer for forgiveness. I want to start again. I want to build, and I want to protect. I want to be forgiven. I am committed. Capricorn, you're going into your emotions. You're realizing that the end of something makes you want to start something new. Whether it is you, because I said there was no emotion, it's probably because of the lack of emotional exchange that you may have had with the person most on your mind. And they are, again, Sagittarius, again, that Jupiter, they want to heal. They want to heal. They want to take a chance. They're probably feeling very lucky that you will probably forgive them, because you're opening up to your emotions at this point. You're feeling emotional, and that's what the eclipse of the moon would have stirred up. Feelings. Emotional connectivity is what you're looking for here. You're having the courage to face your feelings and deal with what you really want. And again, that Wheel of Fortune, Sagittarius, it could be you're dealing with a Sagittarius. Could be they have strong Sagittarius in their chart. Could be it's a question of where Jupiter will lie in June, in the summertime, with the Cancer season, because here you are reflecting the water signs. So you are either, if you have Cancer in your chart, even better, because Jupiter will definitely be your ally, and forgiveness is on the table here. The Five of Swords as advice would be to stand your ground and take back what was taken. Now, take it as it resonates, because standing your ground and taking back what was taken just means that someone took advantage. Maybe someone lied. Now, who lied? Only you will know, because if they took a chance and things didn't go in their favor and they got caught, they're the ones wanting the forgiveness. Spirit is saying to be responsible for your actions. Be responsible for your words, and your feelings. You need to really address them here, because this could prove to be very selfish, or this could prove to be very courageous. And let's see how you're dealing with, there you go, being a little selfish because you were disappointed by their behavior is not a bad thing. It's, again, being responsible. It's protecting your assets. Someone asking for divorce because they got caught and they want to take what they believe is theirs because they want to start over. They want to have that financial independence. You may be the one that has to call the shots and say, well, prenup, you don't get what I have, and if there is none, then I give you what you deserve. Depending on the legal system where you are concerning marriage, if you don't get to call the shots, then the judge will. And it's a question of being honest and standing within your standing in your integrity, and being able to let go, being able to give emotionally. It's always better to end on a good note, because money at the end of the day is just that. It is money, and there is no emotion connected to money. But we have a karmic duty to provide for those who we do take in, and make a commitment to take care of them. So you're learning a lesson here of forgiveness. You're learning a lesson here of walking away from what no longer serves you by giving it up, or being generous. Because as much as they could be selfish, the King of Cups can be extremely generous, especially when it comes down to being emotional. And that emotional healing is where you would gain in riches. And it's not what you could put a dollar value on, because love is the most powerful force that we have. And the more generous you become, the stronger that bond is with spirit to be able to give love. And you can say no to someone and still be very generous in other ways, and you can say no to many people and be very generous to yourself, because you've earned that, because you need to take for you what someone may have tried to take away from you, or had succeeded in taking from you. And the healing that you will go through is to have a new plan, have a new strategy, and protect what is most valuable to you. It doesn't have to be all about dollars and cents, eh? Here we have the Strength card. So they're holding back. Their bravery may be in question here, because they have to stand in their integrity, and maybe they're exercising that because they know that they've disappointed you. Could be that you may not even be this emperor, that the emperor himself is holding back. Could be that they are calling the shots, or thinking that they have to hold back. maybe they're, well, no, it's because Spirit is guiding them all the way. Spirit is telling them either you wait and let things fall the way they will, or you sum up the courage to step forward and stand in your integrity and forgive, or offer that forgiveness and apologize because you hurt the next person, meaning you. You are the next person that got hurt because you are wounded here. This Eight of Swords right here. Your mind, you've changed your mind about something. Maybe they're holding back because they know that you would change your mind if they were to approach you. So they're waiting. And here's where we have the Eight of Swords come into fruition, where someone does change their mind and they're hoping that you will change your mind because they are changing their strategy. And you are looking for opportunities elsewhere. You're probably the one with that, I want a divorce, I want to leave. I don't need this. I have so many other opportunities. I have so many other people I can deal with. I don't like what you did to me. I don't like how you treated me. I changed my mind. I want other opportunities. I want as much as I can get, and I'm leaving. Because your 7 here with the 1 make the 8, and maybe you don't want to reconcile. Maybe you're feeling that deeply wounded. This is why they're holding back, because they know that they may have really hurt you badly. And here we have them trying to bring things back into the balance. Pleasing two masters at best here. They're probably trying to figure out if work and recreation is something that they could play with you, but no, because you just want what's coming to you. Your mind is set. Again, you may be the one calling the shots here. They are off balance because you can hurt them in that way. You can take from them practically everything. In some cases, you have an upper hand on them. You want to leave, and it is in you leaving that they may lose more, because not so much that they will pay out more, but or lose money. It's possible. I mean, anything's possible. The fact is they don't want to lose you. They don't want you to literally up and go. But whatever they did, they're looking to find the courage now to find a way to help you change your mind and stay with them. And if it is that they're going to humble themselves, well, that is the choice that they made. They want to heal this relationship. They want forgiveness. They may very well come to you and say, I'm really sorry. Please give me another chance. I want to make it right with you. Let's see how their thoughts are going around the situation between you, because only you know what they did, and what they did could be that grave where you say, no, this relationship, I don't want, this is too much for me. This doesn't serve me anymore. So what are the thoughts of the person most on your mind? Let's see, we have, I need to hold back my true feelings for you. See, they're holding back here. Again, maybe they think, I can't help but see, I wish I could be a different person. Something that they did, only you will know. Maybe they can't decide between work and love. I don't know why. I keep thinking you're dealing with another Capricorn, or just a power image at Aries is coming up again. Let's have another thought. I'm better with my mind than my heart. So yeah, the strategy, that planning, that Seven of Swords there, they're just into making money. That's what the Emperor would do. He would just focus on making that stability come in. Let's take another one. Don't wait for me, please. Wow. That's probably why some of them are holding back, because they know that they're gonna end up juggling and they can't change. They won't change. They're stubborn enough to, they're stuck. They're just stuck. But I wish I could be a different person. For some, is why they would come and ask for forgiveness. But at the end of the day, sense of confusion on your part, wanting to be able to have what you want, not holding back on giving yourself that because you have probably, or it was taken from you, what was rightfully yours. Spirit is saying, get away from what no longer serves you. You had already been disappointed. You don't want to get into confusion with this person. Capricorn. A little bit heavy there, right? Well, that will be revealed. If you were to be treated as an option, because that's where I'm better with my mind than my heart comes in, is that they can only give you so much. And we see that with the Four of Pentacles. That we see that with the Six of Pentacles. We see that it's difficult. It's difficult for them to be emotional. They are fighting with that. Again, what no longer serves you. They're holding back. I need to hold back my true feelings for you, because that will be revealed with the solar eclipse. I wish I could be a different person. They're juggling. They're juggling you with another person. They're juggling you with work. They're juggling you with whatever it is that they do on a regular basis. And here's your advice, how to deal with that. Orca whale, adventure. Dare to do things differently. Sing your wild song. Manifest your travel and dreams. Attempt the great journey with confidence. Be loyal. Friends and family are your treasures. Be brave. You are more powerful than you know. With the whale, it's a sense of going on a journey, constantly traveling, doing what you want, having the opportunities come before you. We see I think it was the Magician here, being able to manifest, looking toward the future, being able to take care of yourself, having that discerning quality of, no, I'm keeping my love, I'm going to take care of me before anybody else, and I'm waiting until the end so I can move on, manifest a brand new beginning and heal. Because he will make an offer to someone else. If that's the juggling, that's what I see with the Queen of Wands here. And then there's that worry. There's that worry about another woman making another offer, having another woman come into the picture. I'm better with my head than with my heart, my mind than my heart, that kind of thinking, where things will come back to what it was. Like, you will go back, you'll be forgiven, they'll make that offer, you'll forgive, you'll feel that emotional connection, and then boom, it's going to come right around again. You're going to feel like an option. For some of you. Others of you, it's, I want what I want my share, I'm just not staying, I'm leaving. I want to go. I don't want this. You are stubborn. You don't want to change. You just want to be who you are. I want to move on. I have that adventure in me. You could be the Queen of Wands too at the end of the day, where you say, you know what? I need to get away from this. I don't want this anxiety. I need to stand up and be me. I'm calling the shots. I'm taking care of me now. Dare to do things differently. Sing your wild song. Manifest your travel dreams. Attempt a great journey with confidence. Be loyal. Friends and family are your treasures. Be brave. You are more powerful than you know. And that is the King of Cups right there. On that note, Capricorn, thank you for your likes, your subscribes, and your shares. Until our next read, love and light.